Thank you, Chairman, and thank you to all the witnesses for being here today. I am very interested in this conversation because I served in the insurance industry for 25 years. I'm not a day over 30, of course. And so for 25 years, this was my space. Homeowner insurance, NFIP. In fact, I wrote so much NFIP that they called me the flood gal because I knew everything about flooding and the hazardous areas in our community where people would suffer the most damage when a storm came. I have a community in deep South Texas where we have hurricanes, where we have flooding, all kinds of weather disasters in that area. So that being said, because I started so young in the housing insurance time, I had a very unique experience because with my private insurance that I worked for, I was able to write insurance directly from my carrier. And then there came a time when we could not. We actually had to write through NFIP. So two different applications, two different modes of selling the insurance. So in my experience, I see several different factors, and I'd love to hear more about this from you all. Number one is the write your own insurance and having agents have the ability to be able to write flood insurance through their carriers, directly through their carriers. Why? Because it is a seamless process from writing a homeowner's policy directly into a flood insurance policy where you don't have to break the conversation or break the application. And number two, it is about education as well. Many of the homeowners in South Texas just weren't aware of of NFIP and the importance of flood insurance. And as an agent, when you're sitting with a homeowner already talking about the different types of homeowner applications that they can be insured through or by, that is already a 45-minute conversation, at least. And now you've got to go and explain homeowner insurance. You're talking about a 2-hour application with a family that might have toddlers running around them at the same time. So I'd like to first hear from each of you all about the importance of having write your own NFIP carriers into the program and how that might relate to my experience as an independent insurance writer. And we'll start over here.
So the write your own companies are basically agents of NFIP. They write the insurance, but NFIP carries the risk and pays the claims when a flood happens. So I think you're right that homeowners who are home buyers who are having to figure out buying homeowners insurance and then understanding that flood insurance has to be added on because it's not part of your homeowner's insurance is all that's a lot to handle at once. Private insurers also do cover flood. And we've been talked a little bit already today about that they don't have a large share of the whole portfolio of flood insurance, but they do carry flood. And
I'll just reclaim my time quickly because we only have a couple seconds. And what I found on the private side was that the insurance company was not able to price at the full risk of what flood insurance actually costs. And that's where the battle becomes NFIP or an actual private carrier.